Hello, Mr. Kalinopper here again. How are you? Hope you're doing well. This evening, we're going to talk a little bit about Ode to a Grecian Urn by John Keats. In your textbook, it is page 224, so take a minute to get there. Ode to a Grecian Urn is about exactly what the title implies. A Greek piece of pottery from ancient Greece. There's a very famous type of pottery in ancient Greece where it's black pottery with usually classical figures painted onto the pot. And upon seeing these Greek antiques, Keats wonders what's going on here, what's happening here, what's the issue. So Ode to a Grecian Urn is completely about the possibilities of stories that cannot be told because the makers of the stories are long gone. Ode to a Grecian Urn by John Keats. Thou still unravished bride of quietness, thou foster child of silence and slow time. Keats there is talking directly to the urn. He's addressing the urn itself to allow us to know his topic. Sylvan historian, who canst thus express a flowery tale more sweetly than our rhyme. So Keats is considering there the idea that his poetry will never equal the story that is being portrayed on the pot itself. And it's this idea of potential that's very interesting. I'd like you to look at the second paragraph here on line about 11. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Therefore, ye soft pipes play on, not to the sensual ear, but more endeared. Pipe to the spirit, ditties of no tune. Fair youth, beneath the trees, thou cannot leave thy song, nor ever can those trees be bare. What he's talking about here is that on the pot, on the urn itself, there's obviously a music player, a man or woman playing music. And melodies unheard are sweeter than melodies are heard. Talk specifically about the idea that we may hear a beautiful song, but it will never be as beautiful as the one we could imagine. If we tell someone that the story was wonderful, well, that story that is unknown is usually more powerful than when the actual story is told. So Keats sees the music being played on the pot but can't hear the music, and his imagination tells him that the unheard melody is far sweeter than anything he would have possibly heard if he could hear the Greek player. This is highly an important part of what this is about, is the love of the unknown, the love of nostalgia that you've never known. And Keats taps into this very well. The next lines are of the same type. Bold lover, never, never canst thou kiss, thou winning near the goal yet. Do not grieve, she cannot fade, though thou hast not thy bliss. Forever wilt thou love, and she be fair. So what Keats is talking about there is on the urn, clearly a young man is chasing a young woman. But because they're frozen pictures on a pot, he will never reach her. And while Keats tells this lover that this is a terrible fate, he also tells him that she will also never grow old, never age, their situation will never change, so they will always be in love, and they will always be as they are for Keats. So Keats keeps an interesting idea here about the static object personifying the stasis into something far more grand. Okay, so let's look at the last paragraph of the poem. Oatic shape, fair attitude, with breed of marble men and maidens overwrought, forest branches and no trodden weed, thou, silent form, dost tease us out of thought, as doth eternity, cold, pastoral. What old age shall this generation waste? Thou shalt remain in the midst of other woe than ours, a friend to man, to whom thou sayest, beauty is truth, truth beauty. That is all ye know on earth, and all ye need to know. Perhaps the most mysterious lines, argued lines, debated lines in literature, and what is it mean to be truthful, to be beautiful, and are they the same? Beauty is truth, truth beauty. That's all you need to know. I ask you to think about that for yourself and put it in your discussion group. These thoughts have forced people to think about them for hundreds of years now, and I'd like to hear what you have to think about it. Anyway, thanks for taking the class. I hope you are enjoying it, and I look forward to hearing from you on the discussion boards. Have a good evening.